The mosquitoes haven't survived this trip we're taking to Dallas. The first stop was Tallahassee. Now we're heading to New Orleans. And speaking of little critters, the spider Julián Álvarez, and this little tick I have here. What's up, Luca? Hi. All right, Luca is gonna make the video with me, and we're gonna get a little lost because, well, you know, the things that happen live, that's just how it is. It's not really live, it's a fake. You'll learn, since Luca wants to do TV production, when you're older, will TV still exist or will something else? I believe in television. What do you think? Will television end or not? Won't it evolve?
Will it evolve? Of course it will, but I don't think it will ever end. I mean, I doubt it will ever end, okay?
Okay, so you're going to reinvent it?
I'm not sure, but I'm gonna be an important character there.
You're going to be an important TV character, Luca, a real tough guy. Now, this video is about the following, but I want you to look good on camera. Okay. First opinion about La Araña, about Julián Álvarez. Mine, for Madrid. Careful, it was being said, or Liceo, Julián Álvarez is Florentino Perez's offer of 150 million more than 150 million. We'll know in a few hours. It once seemed certain he'd join Bayern, who, by the way, scored 3 amazing goals against France yesterday. Have you seen the goals? Look, I haven't seen them yet. But, well, a while ago, OK Diario said it would be Julián Álvarez, and it seems like things are heading that way. Even Ramon Álvarez de Mon, who is usually well informed, is backing him. Do we need Julián at Real Madrid or not?
Well, I think we do need him. At Real Madrid, we need a real number 9, a number 9 who can score goals for us. That's something Mbappe does, but it really affects the team when he plays as a false 9. I think what we could do is put Vinny here. On the right, Vinny, even though this is supposed to be the right side.
Careful, the right side with Vinny isn't working well.
I mean,
the left side, Vinny,
is right. Mbappe, and as a forward, we would have Julián Álvarez, and my opinion of him is quite good. He knows how to take free kicks. He knows how to take penalties, except for that famous one where he slipped, but that's another story.
That's true.
It's probably because of the turf at the Metropolitano, honestly. It's really bad. Yeah. But, and then obviously, I like him as a player. He knows how to get into those dangerous positions. He's good. I think he's a great player and a great fit for Madrid.
150 million, is he worth it?
No, yes.
Yes. He was a substitute at City, then joined Atleti, which is an inconsistent team. He has goal droughts. He's very good, but also a bit inconsistent. It's not a lot of money, man.
I think he was in Manchester because Erling Haaland was there. But for him to have been one of the starters, occasionally a starter for Argentina, and this season he surely will be. And it's also true that he joined Atleti. I mean, he was at Manchester City, but then he arrived at Atleti and he really revolutionized the team. He knows how to get into positions, like I said before, and he's also very good at free kicks, something we sometimes lack as well. It's true. We have Güler, who's really good at them, but a player who can take them from closer in, you know what I mean? Okay.
And with the right-footed profile, of course.
Yes, and with the right-footed profile, because Güler has a different profile.
Okay.
Exactly, in that regard.
Hey, Luca, well, very good. Look, that's the opinion of a true fan, a pure soul. What can I say about my son? A young member because Luca is a member too. This gets passed down from parents to children. He couldn't vote because he's not 18 yet, but oh well. Now that I'm talking to you about Argentina, here we have the World Cup brackets with the groups, okay? We're heading there. Later we'll make a video about New Orleans. I'm really looking forward to going to New Orleans. I've always wanted to visit New Orleans, and now at 40 I'm finally going. Meanwhile, you're only 10 and already traveling the world.
I also wanted to go to New Orleans one day.
Today we'll experience it and make a video, but that's not the point. This is about the famous World Cup predictions. We got the Copa America and the Euros right 2 years ago, and now let's see what we do with the World Cup. Watch out, because there are 48 teams. This is very long, and to keep things from getting too drawn out, well, we have some brackets here that we're going to use as our guide. Brackets. Not like Minya Min Jamal's, who said she'll remove hers after the World Cup. They put them on here. I hope they don't do it when you're a teenager. But these are the ones that are going to decide the world champion. Okay, so here at home, what's happening is that the Mexican girl still doesn't want to appear on camera. Okay, your mother says wait, maybe later. But here we have a family conflict. Mexico, United States, you feel connected to the US since you were born here? All three of us are American citizens, but I want to live in Spain. Mom wants Mexico, and you. Do you prefer the US, Mexico, or Spain?
I'm more into Spain because I see the United States and Mexico as more difficult. Obviously, I'm gonna go with them the whole time. I mean, throughout the whole World Cup, I'm gonna go with them. But the problem is that I see it as more difficult. I think it's harder for them to win the championship now.
Well, in any case, let's see. There are a lot of groups here, man, but let's just go through it quickly and narrow things down. But this is very complicated. Come on, look, let's do it this way. Let's say champion, runner-up, the 4 semifinalists, champion, runner-up, okay? Let's go with surprise team, with disappointing team, okay? Best player, top scorer, all that, okay? All right, and we'll see this after the World Cup. We'll say, did we get it right or not?
I also want to predict the groups, but I don't know if that's for this video or not. Because I would really like to predict the groups because it's interesting since there are 48 teams for the first time and I want to see which ones they are.
Let's do that later or this will take too long.
We'll do it in another video, don't worry.
Another video. Wow, the guy's already getting really good on camera.
Well, yes, of course. No, don't think that. I chose TV production for a reason.
To study, right? Yes. Okay. And also, hey, you're the son of an actress, the son of a journalist and presenter. I mean, what else was the kid going to turn out to be? Come on, let's see. Let's go with the most disappointing team at this World Cup.
Brazil?
Oh.
Brazil.
So neither Vini nor Ancelotti nor anyone else?
Nothing. Brazil, I think it'll be tough for them. I think they'll get eliminated in the quarterfinals. Wow.
In the quarterfinals, just like last World Cup when Croatia eliminated them? Surprise team.
Surprise team? Yes, that's a tough one. Let me take a look at the teams for a second.
All right, let's see. On YouTube and TV, you need to decide quickly since silence can be awkward. Turkey.
Turkey.
Okay.
They've still got Giles, Aragula, and Çalhanoğlu.
Very good.
They have a good team. A very solid team.
Spain scored 7 against them in the qualifying stage.
That's another thing. But they have a team that can make it to the round of 16. Obviously, these guys haven't been in the World Cup for a long time. I don't remember exactly since when, but it's been a long time. I don't know.
That's true. It's been a long time. There was a year they made it to the semifinals, remember? In 2002. Well, remember. You'll see where I'm going with this.
Remember.
No, you already know the World Cup history as you leave.
Yes, of course.
Okay, disappointment Brazil, surprise Turkey. Okay, got it. Now, the 4 semifinalists?
Spain, France. Argentina and Croatia?
You put Croatia in there.
Of course.
Well, Croatia would reach another semifinal.
Right? Champion in 2018, third place in 2022. What do you think? Yes.
It's true? Yes, it's true. All right, then. Now we need to name the champion and runner-up, man.
Champion. Spain.
We're going with that again. I mean, again, regarding the Euro Cup, which you got right.
I think the runner-up will be Croatia. Croatia wins on penalties. Argentina, wait.
Wait. Luca, let's see what you're saying because we can't change this anymore. This is champion and runner-up, your predictions. Do you think the runner-up of this World Cup will be Croatia? That Spain will beat Croatia in the final?
They have a chance. Yes? Okay. What do you think about a team that finished as runner-up in 2018 and third place in 2022? I don't think so. I think they're going to keep doing what they've been doing, and they have a very solid team. They have Modric. Who else do they have?
But Modric is already getting older.
Yeah, but Modric, haven't you seen how he plays for Milan?
Yeah, but Milan's out of the Champions League. I'm just
pinching myself here, kid. But he's been playing well. He's been playing really well.
And you wouldn't consider a runner-up, I mean, a final where, well, there's an Argentina. I think Spain and France would meet in the semifinals. That's true. So you're going for Croatia. You're going for Spain as champion. Croatia as runner-up, okay? And there would be a semifinal. Hey, Portugal? No, you don't see them there?
I do see them, yes, but I think they would play against Argentina in that one. That's true.
There are some quarterfinals.
Which is Argentina or Portugal. I think, wow.
Messi and Cristiano, that would be amazing.
I think it's true that Portugal has a really good team, but I think Argentina would win by a little, okay? Anyway, please, let's hope it doesn't turn out that way. But I think they also have Julián Álvarez. They have really good players. Messi, Lautaro. They have a really good team. But I think I have like two predictions. Let's see. One is that, yes. And the other is that Portugal makes it to the semifinals and Croatia eliminates them, but we win.
So the other possible final is Spain versus Portugal. Yes, I think so. Can you imagine how that would be in Spain? Well, I don't want to bias you too much, son, but well, he knows a bit about what this is about. Do you know that there would be Spanish people who would support Cristiano just because of the situation? There are people who don't want the Spanish national team to win for various reasons. And on top of that, if Cristiano is in the final, would this create a conflict among Spaniards? Not the majority, of course, but some would. I would love for Cristiano to win the World Cup as long as he doesn't face Spain. But well, if this were to happen, it would be nice for Cristiano to be able to win the World Cup, definitely. Besides, I think Portugal has the best team they've had in recent years. They have an amazing midfield, a very good coach. Cristiano is very well supported. Maybe this comes a little late for him because maybe this great Portuguese team could have come a bit earlier in 2022. That would have been good since in 2022 Cristiano was in great form and they lost in the quarterfinals to Morocco. Anyway, your predictions are Spain beats Croatia or Spain beats Portugal. Disappointment? Brazil. Surprise? Turkey, who could make it to the quarterfinals and play well, right? All right, very good, Luquini. Well, we're off to New Orleans, tomorrow to Dallas. We're going to experience the World Cup.
Top scorer.
That's true, top scorer, yes.
I think the top scorer is Kylian Mbappe.
Okay. Breakout player?
Breakout player, I definitely think it would be... La Niña Mínima.
But they wouldn't really be a breakout player anymore.
Yes, but for her first World Cup, fair enough.
It's true.
You're right, it's her first World Cup. It's fine.
Disappointing player.
Disappointing player? I think, honestly, if I'm being honest with you, that it would be Do.
Do disappointment.
Do.
Yes, well, from what it looks like, and Do is very good, from what it looks like.
He's very good, but he's going to be on the bench for most of the season because Olise has also emerged. Yes, that's true. This season with Bayern Munich, and there's also Dembele and Mbappe, and then there's Cherki as well. Cherki has had an incredible season. That's true. And Do has even been on the bench this season and has fallen behind Kavika Karabatskelia.
Yes.
And then there was Dembele, and then who was there on the wing?
Stop asking those questions. We're finishing the video.
I don't remember. Well,
but Do, yes.
I think that Do...
Because he has been disappointment.
Season on the PSG bench. Okay. Although he played a really good match, final against Milan, last year against Inter.
Against Inter, yes.
I think he'll be the player.
He also played a good final recently against Arsenal. So, Lucchini, you're enjoying the trip, right? Yes. We'll make more videos together. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you enjoyed this one. You know that some of these are going to be like this, with a World Cup theme, with special guests like Luquini, like the Mexican girl at some point. And that's it. Hype up the video. Let them hype it up because that's really good for the channel too. And subscribe if you haven't already. Goodbye. Bye.